Hi and welcome back. It's time to talk about 10 warm and seductive fragrances for men. These are fragrances that is perfect for colder weather when you want something warm and alluring to spray on. This will make you smell attractive and seductive to women. I have picked out 10 of the best. They are both designer fragrances and niche fragrances. So let's start with the first one. And the first one up is Kalan from Parfums the Marley. And this one is warm, spicy, woody and a bit fresh. The top notes are spices with black pepper and blood orange. In the midst you have lavender, there is orange blossom, and in the base woody notes, moss, tonka bean and amber. Now this is warm. It's spicy, it's woody, and it is elegant and masculine. This is one of the best from Parfums the Marley, perfect dating fragrance that will make you smell seductive. Coming up is Oud for Greatness. This is warm, spicy, it's fresh and it's oudy. This is one of the most polished and elegant oud fragrances you can find with a lovely dose of saffron. There's also nutmeg and lavender in the top and in the midst oud and musk in the base. Not everyone actually appreciates the scent of oud, but this is a very polished one that I think that most people actually do enjoy. This is the kind of oud that you can wear to the office, which says a lot because oud fragrances can be rather dirty and funky and doesn't always belong in a professional environment. But this kind of oud just makes you smell attractive and elegant, and when you put this on for a date you will also smell seductive. And the next one is Boticario The Blend Bourbon. This is warm, spicy, woody and fresh. It has a sweetness and it's a bit powdery. The top notes are pink pepper, bergamot and grapefruit. In the midst you have a wonderful spicy mix with cinnamon and cloves together with black pepper, nutmeg and creme brulee. And the base is sweet and warm with vanilla, sandalwood and amber. I love how they made something sweet, spicy, warm and just addictive. This spicy and warm blend is so good, and I just wish that this was a little bit easier to come over. You can get your hands on a bottle of this, but you might have to search for it for a while. But if you can find it, buy it because it smells so good. Definitely alluring and seductive. We still have fragrances to go, but before we continue, I just want to ask you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support my work with this channel, you can give me a super thanks or buy me a coffee. And you can never ever go wrong with a fragrance from YSL. They can't make bad fragrances even if they try. And the one I have picked out for this list, which is warm and spicy, is La Nuit de l'Homme Eau de Parfum. This is aromatic, it's warm, spicy and it is woody. The top notes are cardamom and grapefruit, so a spicy and fresh opening. Then it dries down with leather, lavender and clary sage in the midst. And in the base, sweet tonka bean, sandalwood and patchouli. This has similarities with the original, but I think that this is more soft on the cardamom note and it has a bit of added sweetness that I don't find in the original. The next one, the warm and seductive Spice Bomb Infrared from Viktor&Rolf, and this has a beautiful note of tobacco and red fruits. Those red fruits are mixed up with pink pepper and saffron. Then there is cinnamon, there is tobacco and also benzoin. Now this of course has similarities with the original Spice Bomb, but those red fruits bring something new to the table. And the red fruits together with the tobacco is just the most amazing blend you can imagine. This is definitely seductive. And the next one is the warm, spicy and gourmandy leather fragrance from Philipp Plein, and this is No Limits. The top notes in No Limits is a spicy mix with cinnamon, cloves, black pepper, cardamom, ginger and star anise together with bergamot and watery notes. In the midst there is dark chocolate, incense and vanilla together with warm amber. And the base has a woody mix together with oud and leather. Now this is not a leather focused fragrance. This is really a fragrance that is focused on the gourmandy sweet side and the spicy side, and then there is some leather in the background that just brings a sexy vibe over the whole blend. Beautiful one, and a perfect one to go with if you want to get into the area of leather but you are not ready to go full leather freak yet. And the next one up is the wonderful woody, spicy and warm The One Royal Night from Dolce Gabbana. The top notes are cardamom and basil. In the mids there is pear wood and nutmeg, and in the base amber, cedar and sandalwood. Now this has a beautiful, almost fruity spicy opening, but when it dries down it becomes this creamy, almost musky woody scent, and the woodiness is kind of sweet, and that is what makes it seductive. The next one is the warm, spicy and fruity Azzaro Wanted by Night, and here we have a fabulous fragrance with a prominent note of cinnamon in the top. There's also citrus and fresh lavender in the top, and then in the mids you have some fruity notes, incense, red cedar and cumin, and in the base leather, tobacco, vanilla, benzoin and musky ISO super. This has the most wonderful, almost sparkling kind of sweetness, and the fruity notes together with the cinnamon, the warmth and that sparkling sweetness is wonderful and so alluring. This is something that you can wear to almost any occasion because it's so easy to like and it's mass appealing, but this is definitely one that you want to wear for dates when you want to smell extra seductive. The next one up is warm. It's spicy, it's sweet and it's powdery, and it is Le Mal Le Parfum from Jean Paul Gaultier. This has the most beautiful cardamom note in the top notes. In the mids there is fresh lavender and powdery iris, and in the base vanilla, oriental notes and woody notes. Now you can't go wrong with smelling seductive when you have a fragrance from the House of Seduction Jean Paul Gaultier. They can't make a fragrance without making it seductive. Everything from Jean Paul Gaultier smells seductive, and if you want something attractive to spray on that will be loved by most people, just go with one from Jean Paul Gaultier, and especially reach for Le Mal Le Parfum because it's incredible. The next one is Ferragamo Spicy Leather from Salvatore Ferragamo. This is leather focused, it's warm and fresh spicy. It has a woody side and some aromatic notes, and this is such a versatile leather focused fragrance. It's fresh and spicy in the opening with saffron, bergamot and lemon. In the mids there is nutmeg, clary sage, cedar and black pepper, and in the base leather and sandalwood. So the leather note goes so well together with the sweet spicy note of saffron mixed up with the sweet nutmeg and the herbal note of clary sage. Extremely versatile and an easy reach if you want to smell masculine, attractive and seductive. That's 10 warm and seductive fragrances for men. Tell me in the comments which fragrance you spray on when you want to smell warm and seductive. Like this video before you leave, subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye!